Aloha and good day, friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit. We're here to do a bonus class for the 8th chakra. It is considered when all of your 7 main energy centers are vibrating and spinning properly for you in life, that your aura, your electromagnetic field becomes radiant. And that is the 8th chakra, your aura. So let's stand with our feet about shoulder width apart, ground down, toes facing forwards, knees a little bit bent, tailbone a little bit sunk. We'll just have our arms loosely hanging by our sides. The chest is not puffed open, it's not rounded, it's very neutral. And then your chin is tipped just a little bit forward, so it feels like the top of your head is suspended. And I just want you to take a few deep breaths, see how you're feeling right now. Hopefully you've enjoyed some of the videos from my Yoga Chakra series, and this is my gift, an extra video for the 8th chakra. So let's take a nice long inhale breath, maybe even close your eyes. Pause at the top. Imagine that you've become filled with rainbow light. And then exhale, slowly imagine deflating from the top down, all the way down your torso and even out your legs and your feet. Let's do 2 more breaths like that. Smile while you breathe, and you will hold the keys of the universe. Good, 1 more deep breath. Remember when you inhale and exhale for a count of 7 per interval, that you tune into your parasympathetic nervous system. All the good R words. Rest, repair, rejuvenate, relax, rebound, resiliency. Type any good R words in the comments if you can think of extra ones. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few. Good. And now we're going to do 3 different types of spinal enlivening, opening up the spine. So we'll start by just swinging our arms from side to side in that motion that they call opening the door of life. Sometimes it's also called knocking at heaven's door. This is where you let your front hand and your back hand just connect with your physical body. Use your imagination, see if you can smile. Let go of your problems and stress. Be here now. Just breathe. How about this one? Just have just have fun. That's from my puppy Finn. That's his saying of the day. Just have fun. Good, slow it down. See how you feel. Good, now we're gonna do a wide leg lateral side bend. So we're gonna reach up and over to the right, put your right elbow on your right knee, and then we're gonna gently slide across, put the left elbow on the left knee, reach up with the right arm to the left. And let's go side to side. See if you can keep that smile on your face. For right now, just tuning into maybe 3 or 4 yoga moves a day to keep your body and your mind and your breath feeling healthy and balanced. Let's do 1 more on each side. Tune into your core, your powerhouse. What's it doing? You want to feel like you have a connection with that center part of your body. Good, come back to center. Bring your feet to a comfortable place, hands on the knees, and we're going to dip our left shoulder down, look up and over to the right. Feel this lovely stretch in the neck and the shoulder, even the side body. Come back to center. Dip your right shoulder down. This should feel good, so enjoy what you're doing. 1 more on each side. opening up the spine. If that's all we do today, rejuvenating the spine, then that is a beautiful way to grow younger. Come back to center, let your arms go, dangle, and roll the body up. Good. The next one we're going to do is called Elephant Swings Its Trunk, also known as full body stretch. So your feet are going to be about as wide as a yoga mat, a little bit wider than hip width apart. Reach your arms up, big inhale breath, and then exhale, you're going to straight leg, straight arm, bring yourself down to the mat. Then on the exhale, you bend your knees and roll your body up. That's Puka Dog upstairs saying, be here now. The exhale to come down, roll the knees, inhale to come up. Maybe even a tiny back bend here if it feels right today. Exhale down, bend the knees, and roll back up. Exhale, bend the knees, and roll it up. Beautiful. Let's release our arms by our sides. We're going to do a tree pose, Vriksasana, and I want you to keep it really chill. I want you to keep both feet on the ground. Unless you're like, I gotta be a super tree today, no problema. Let's keep the left leg as our standing leg. Take the right toes out to the side, and then just lean or balance against your own ankle. So stand up nice and tall. If you want a little more challenge with balance, just let your toes hover above the ground. So they're still like 2 points of contact, but we've got to balance on that left leg. Micro bend in the left knee. You've got options. You've got the position of your hands by your sides. You've got your hands at your heart, Anjali Mudra, Angel Mudra. Find your inner angel today. Now, if you're feeling vigorous, don't get me wrong, you can put your foot against your calf. And then your last variation is to raise your arms up overhead. Another option is to clasp the hands, last 3 fingers interlaced, and thumb and index pointing up. This is where I like to think of all the good H words. Healthy, happy, holy. That's a good one. Harmonious, humble, honest. Hola, a nice Spanish word for us, and one of my favorite words of all, Hawaii. So one more breath wherever you are. Look at something not moving to maintain your balance. Good, and then with harmony, let's bring the hands back to the heart. Wherever they were is fine, and then we'll gently release that right foot. Good. You can shake your left foot out, do the hokey pokey, shake it all about. Right leg is the standing leg now, so nice and strong, maybe a tiny bend in that knee so you don't lock it out, and then left toes at the floor. If it's feeling like you need a bit more, let the toes hover, so you've got this balancing happening, which is super good for your brain. And then another option, of course, is to press your foot into your calf. Whatever you do, just don't press into the knee. You can go below or above the knee. So we can keep the hands here. We can keep the hands out to the side or even on the hips. And if you're wiggling and shaking, that means that your brain is making all kinds of brilliant calculations to keep you here. So that is good. Now your next option, raise up the arms. Do up that imaginary zipper, your conception vessel up the front line of the body. Hands can stay open or interlace the fingers, thumb and index pointing up. Temple Mudra. I love this one. And now I want you to think about a tree. Which tree would you be today? Could you be humble like the tree, staying grounded and rooted, feeling majestic in your tree trunk, and then feeling like you've got freedom and play and dancing with your leaves in the wind, or perhaps flowers in bloom right now. One more breath. Be a tree. I am a tree. Good. And then let's release down with grace, with style. And then we'll release that left foot, bring it down to the floor. Let's release the hands. This is the last thing we're going to do. We're going to shake and smile. So start to shake your body. Get into the ankles, get into the wrists, get into your elbows, get into your knees, get into the hips and the shoulders. And I want you to shake out any stuck, stagnant, or tense energy. For right now, be as happy as a tree shaking in the wind. If you're feeling a little more vigorous and you need a bit more, bring the arms up overhead. Let yourself shake and smile, the number one way to release or relieve stress. You can also lift and lower through your heels, getting a little bit more impact. And then I want you to think about all of your 7 primary energy centers, known as the word chakra, up the center line of the body, mimicking the colors of the rainbow. Red at the root, orange at the navel, gold or yellow at the solar plexus, green at the heart, blue at the neck and throat, indigo at the third eye, and purple at the crown. And I want you to imagine that all of your energy centers are vibrating and spinning at the best energy for you right now. Take a couple deep breaths, smiling into that. And then I want you to consider your 8th chakra, your aura, your vibrational frequency that's coming off of all of these 7 chakras spinning so perfectly for you right now. Very good. Come to stillness. Pause for a moment. Notice how you feel. And then we'll finish with the beautiful Qigong move known as bamboo in the wind. Bring your feet together, place your hands over your lower dantian or belly, interlaced at the thumbs. And if it's available, you can close your eyes. Gently rock and sway. Try not to force it. Just allowing the body to settle. And use your dreamer, use your imagination. Create this space where you feel and sense a radiant, luminous, strong, gorgeous aura around your body. And here's a little fun fact. The part of our eyes that see the aura are the rods. So I always say it like this, the aura rods. So I remember which part of the eyes see the aura. Now while I look at the camera to film this class, if I look slightly beside or behind the camera, it takes my eyes a little bit out of focus and I start to see a vibration of energy, maybe just a fuzziness around the objects past the camera. It's especially good if you do it against a white wall or a very plain background. But just let your eyes soften, even whatever you're looking at. If you're looking at me, or if you're looking in the mirror, just see if you can soften your eyes and look past and notice a fuzzy, warm light around things. Good. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just be you. You're perfect, just the way you are. I love that the little saying, I'm possible, is the same word as impossible, just broken up a little bit. So just remember that you are beautiful. So be yourself. That anything you put your mind to, your heart into, and your breath into can come true. So I'm wishing you a wonderful day, an amazing sleep tonight. And you're in my heart and soul. I appreciate your time and energy. And go do something nice for yourself today. And if you have a little extra energy, remember that beautiful word, hope. Help one person, planet, plant, or place every day. Let's step our feet a little bit wider apart, circle clockwise to honor the direction of digestion in the belly. Smile and breathe, and then we're going to let our hands go with a sigh. Big inhale, exhale. The light in me Namaste. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining the class, and take good care.